Welcome folks, one and all, to a brand new Let's Play of a game that might be familiar to some. This is indeed UFO Aftershock, the sequel to UFO Aftermath, released in 2005 by Sega and developed by Alter Interactive. This game takes place 50 years after the events of UFO Aftermath, and presumes you took the canonical bad ending of siding with the aliens in their peace treaty while they find a new planet for you, because they're kind of turning Earth into a massive biomass brain machine for reasons of why not. It's pretty much the reason that they give you. It'll be awesome, they said. But was it awesome? We'll find out. The introductory cutscene doesn't paint a very bright picture for humanity, but this game is actually just slightly more upbeat than the previous one. The music's certainly portraying that, and the music is a little more upbeat, but does have the definite mix of the Aftermath depression about it. Because even though there's hope, it's still a pretty low template of hope compared to where humanity was and is now in the game. So without further ado, let's play a new game. I do actually have a save file already, but the problem is that the first video here got absolutely garbled in the process, so I have to redo the tutorial. That's not hard though, the tutorial is pretty much the same no matter what. So without further ado, let's go into the game itself and I'll show you what's different. There are loading screens that are less depressing.
Howdy. The name's Mark.
Hello.
You look like you could use some advice.
Indeed.
Well, that's what I'm here for.
Good.
You definitely show some promise. More than anybody who's been along in quite a while.
Is that outer space?
You could be a fine leader for these people. But before you can lead us, you probably need to know how we ended.
No, I know pretty well.
I was just a kid during the Exodus.
Oh, fair
I
enough.
didn't really understand what was going on.
All right.
And my parents, well, let's just say they didn't really want to talk.
Understandable.
What I do remember is that a bunch of aliens, the Ridiculans, or some such, came out of nowhere and attacked the planet. Most everybody was killed right away.
Yeah, that's true.
The rest of us escaped to the Laputas.
That's not true.
This Laputa we're on looks like some sort of headquarters.
Okay.
I'd be surprised if we didn't meet some of those Ridiculans here. First things first. You have to learn about the interface controls in the upper left corner of your display.
What?
Right now, time is paused. Nothing is happening. That gives you time to plan your actions.
What happened to the fourth wall?
If you want to go somewhere, point to that place and click the right mouse button.
Mark destroyed it.
A waypoint appears, and you can see the path you'll take from where you're standing to your destination.
Indeed.
When all your plans are set, click the run button or press the space bar. That sets everybody in motion.
Okay.
Give it a try.
Yeah, Mark is pretty much your I'm going to break the fourth wall completely to give you a tutorial character. And this guy is only called Keith for the tutorial. He's not called Keith for the rest of the game, which is good.
What now?
Because this guy is annoying. He doesn't have a good attitude and does not deserve the Keith moniker.
What?
You'll also note that his skills are really, really good. They will not be this good when we actually get into the game. This is most definitely a tutorial man. So, to actually move, it's much like the first game. You just click right mouse button and press spacebar.
Good job.
Thanks.
Later on, you can experiment with a different movement modes.
Okay.
Like sneaking and running.
Okay.
Sneaking is slow,
Yes.
but it's real quiet and stealthy. Running is fast, but noisy.
Really?
You've also got some stances to choose from, all of which have their advantages and disadvantages.
Why don't you tell me them?
For example, going prone makes it harder for enemies to hit you.
That's true.
But it has some drawbacks.
Like
too.
what?
Your field manual should tell you everything you need to know
Oh.
about that stuff.
I don't have my field manual on me because this is a digital copy of the game. So, yeah, the field manual does indeed tell you a lot of things. Mark will follow us around in the first two screens. He is completely invulnerable and will never be targeted by enemies as far as I know. We do not actually have any weapons to speak of, and we actually need to progress to this way. Also, we are in fact just blatantly in outer space. How are we breathing? How are we breathing? Mark, do you know how we're breathing? No? Also, what is the weird green thing around your neck? Is that a collar? I'm not entirely sure, but
here I go again.
This is why I don't like the fact that this guy's called Keith. So, pretty much, something happened, and the Laputa exploded. The special edition version that I originally got gave us a lot of more info on it. Also, that time thing denotes, as I'll say at some point later, I think, that that's how much time it takes for your plans to happen. So pretty much, yes, things start going horrendously wrong. The Council of Earth indeed do not know how to fix anything, and eventually things start breaking down and the engines do get damaged. There is information that is not revealed to you, that is only revealed in the special edition short novella that was actually a fan submission that was accepted as a competition, and the comic that is provided that sets the stage for this game. The aliens were intent on basically making us forget our own heritage and re-educating the children of humanity to think that things weren't as bad as they were. Of course, some people don't believe this anyway, and decided that they were going to remember what their parents said, which were things were terrible. But as you remember, the parents wouldn't talk that much about it and didn't know a lot. The Council of Earth did, however. The Council of Earth know everything. And the Council of Earth knew that the aliens would come in, bring food, bring oxygen, repair things for us, and basically make the Laputa serviceable for humanity. What is mentioned is that something goes horribly wrong, and things start breaking. Could that be that the aliens stopped arriving? It doesn't really say in much detail, but indeed the Council of Earth, instead of solving problems, decides to quell them with violence and authority. And a few people start to wonder, is it better to go out into a hellish biomass doom, or eternal, solitary death in space, than be stuck on a slowly failing and dying Laputa? Some thought so and decided to try and escape. And there is the one solitary leader of the Council of Earth left, the old, frail man in a bed, who was probably still alive and not very young back in the days of the original fight in Aftermath, who decides that the Earth is indeed still a hellish biomass hell that no one should go to, and rather than doom humanity to ultimate destruction by the biomass, he actually pushes a button that pretty much destroys the Laputa. He said the things were damaged and things were exploding. No, it was the Council of Earth that actually did that, as if you guys want to go into a biomass death zone and doom humanity, I won't let you. I won't let humanity lose all it has. And he blows everything up. That was the odd part about the comic, but as you can see, some people survived. And that's us.
Looks like you need a weapon. Here, use this.
Thank you. Also, we now have armor, and we have Irene with us.
Ready.
Irene is also a fantastic soldier and will not be this good in the actual game.
What now?
We have a reticulan laser pistol and a reticulan laser rifle. People in the intro had AK-47s. It's going to be a while before we get access to AK-47s. So yeah, we decided to escape in some vessels that was forbidden, and we ended up finding this Laputa. It seems smaller, and a headquarters, as Mark here says, but there you go. Let's see if we can liberate it for the survivors of the survivors, because most of the people on that Laputa that we left are dead. Humanity really is down to the final selection of people, because as far as we know, the Earth is dead, and there are no human beings left on it. And here are aliens.
Attacking a target is easy.
Is it?
Just point at the enemy and right-click to give the attack order.
Okay.
Remember, time is paused.
It is.
So you're only planning your attack.
And yet you're talking.
It isn't executed until you start the time running again.
Fair enough.
If you move your mouse pointer over the target...
He is now telling us stuff we already know, so I'm going to press escape. It's not any different from the original game. You highlight over and right-click.
I see him.
There is a reason why we're at 88 and 97%. Our soldiers are just that good. These aliens I might... Oh, they have ragdoll, which is fantastic. You just saw that, but if you'll notice, they aren't equipped with armor. at all. And that tactic of just walk towards us was pretty basic.
This is your first kill, my friend.
Thank you.
Later, when you get some better weapons, you can experiment with different weapon modes.
All right.
Single and auto fire.
Fair enough.
And learn the difference between snap and aimed fire.
Okay.
Eventually, for some weapons, you can even choose different ammo types for different targets.
This man loves breaking the fourth wall, just smashing it with his instructions. But yeah, their tactics were literally just walk up to us and shoot.
Good to go.
What do you want me to do
Those
now?
are not good tactics. The aliens I remember from Aftermath were much better shots. And were much more tactically minded.
Moving out.
Any more aliens? There must be some more aliens.
Done.
No?
Here I go again.
Okay, looks like we're just gonna make a straight
Look
run.
out.
Oh, no! Here are
Hell,
aliens.
I will. Great. Here comes
Oh,
trouble.
and there are 3 of them. Fortunately, Keith here is a good shot. You probably want to not be so close, though.
Son of a...
He's actually been hit.
Yes, sir.
You should probably actually move closer. Because right now, Keith is getting a hammering from those aliens.
Again?
Right, there we go, that's better.
Do I have to get them all?
Yes, please. That will be good. Yeah, Mark is just
What do you
gonna
want me to do now?
stand there and do nothing.
Yeah, I
Good to
see.
go.
You have weapons, you're welcome to use them. You have pockets, no guns at all, no spanner or a wrench or something to hit them with. No?
What?
Kiss them goodbye.
Pretty much, the aliens in this are very easy. And we are very, very, very high skilled compared to what we're fighting at the moment.
I see him. You gotta be kidding me.
Also, the tutorial talked about teleporters, which I skipped. The aliens are big on teleporters, as you remember from Aftermath. So we're just going to have to enter this, and we can't actually path through it, which makes sense. Just, tutorial basically said,
Well, I'm done.
are you? You can't path through a teleporter, because you don't know what's on the other side. Fair enough. We're now presented with our third amazing soldier, Jeremy. Jeremy is a ranger, and rangers are fun because they can dual wield. Something that is really good in this game. Dual wielding is fun. So he can basically use both of those laser pistols at once.
Ready or not, here I
Objectives, by the way, are pretty simple. Eliminate sufficient number of enemies. No longer does it tell you exactly how much. Also, I'll point out this globe for you, and it's not very covered in biomass, is it? Anyway. Going into the biological machines that are the Laputas and the reticulin technology.
Heading out.
We need to clear this area of aliens. And they are very easy to kill, so it shouldn't be hard.
Awaiting your
First step is we'll go over here.
Yeah, I'm going.
I have no idea what any of this stuff does, but I'm sure we'll find out eventually.
Look out.
Oh, here's an alien.
Yes, sir.
Now you get to see the awesome, awesome Jeremy in action. Aim both of his guns,
What next?
and he shoots to kill. Boom! One shot.
Afraid not, Commander.
Afraid not, Commander. He's already dead. I made sure of it. Haha. Anyone here? There is an upstairs.
What's next,
You can see it
Commander?
here, but right now we are not going to go there because there's nothing here, so to speak. We'd have seen them by now. So the next area to go to is over here.
Go again.
So yeah, maybe things aren't as bad anymore. This place...
Great. Here comes trouble.
Hey, there's an
I'll
alien.
hit him.
Let's shoot him. Oh wait. He's injured now. And unconscious.
Come again, Commander.
And dead.
Again.
Dual wielding in this game is very,
Here
very
I
strong.
come.
And I will be making at least one character who can dual wield guns. I might also make one with a machine gun, because this game has proper machine guns. No collapsible rail cannons, though, I'm afraid.
Orders, Commander?
What?
And unfortunately, no
Here I go
collapsible
again.
machine gun platforms, which does make the game a
Look
little
out.
harder. Hello, alien. How are you doing?
Huh?
Is your strategy slowly amble towards me and get shot?
Great. Here comes
I like
trouble.
that strategy.
Yeah, I'm
Ready.
going.
We're just going to engage in the tutorial practice
want
of
me to do now?
standing here and letting
What?
the aliens
Good to go.
shoot
I
us
have to
while
get
we
them
kill
all.
them. Because these aliens are really easy.
Afraid not, Commander. Again?
That's how easy they are. It gets harder in the actual game itself.
What?
Orders, Commander?
The game itself is a
Ready or
lot
not,
more challenging.
Here I come.
Also, there's a weird orb thing there. We will most certainly be checking that out a lot later.
Waiting your orders.
There are indeed things
Heading
here
where I
that
go
will
again.
bear relevance to
Look
later.
out.
Oh, there is an alien. But where? Is he above us? He is indeed above us.
I'll get him. Hell, I
He
will.
won't be for long. Hello, alien.
What do you want me to do
Unconscious and
Orders, Commander?
invisible.
Yes, sir.
now? Ready or not?
We've got to go up to
Here I
their
come.
level to actually find them. Oh, he's got back
Kiss
up.
Goodbye.
And he's down again.
What's next, Commander?
He's also dead.
Again?
Moving out.
We'd have also probably seen an alien if we'd have gone over here. But we will go just in case. Any aliens?
Did you see that?
Ah, there is an alien. Indeed, he's up there.
Attacking, Commander.
And now he's going to die. Hello. Oh no, my face. And then he fell over. Bleh.
Afraid not,
And then
Commander.
died before he even hit the
Attack
ground.
aborted.
Fantastic. Mission complete, by the way. We'll say goodbye to Keith, Irene, and Jeremy as they are. Their stats are going to get a lot worse. They're going to lose that armor. And we're going to be presented with the actual game itself. Press no to leave. We shall leave. We also found 2 power cells. Here we go.
These controls aren't all that different to the interface in our Laputa.
Excellent.
I think we'll get the hang of it in no time.
Okay.
Those controls in the lower left manipulate our view of the Earth.
Okay.
We can rotate the view as well as zoom in and out.
I'm going to call you
There are
Bob.
records in the local library that should prove interesting. Click the research button to open the research screen.
Okay.
Just tell us what to research, and we'll get right on to it.
Excellent.
We found a small capsule here that looks like some sort of transport system.
All right.
Probably used to transfer people from here to the Earth's surface and back.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the humans here who took part in the Exodus mentioned boarding similar capsules and traveling to the Laputa.
Okay.
We can safely assume that the circle on the Earth map projection represents the landing area that is within the capsule's range.
You can?
Click the equipment button to assign soldiers and equipment to the capsule.
That's a snazzy jacket you've
After
got
that,
there.
launching a mission is as simple as clicking the triangle and then clicking the launch mission button.
Fourth wall!
Just remember, we don't have many weapons at this point, and only a few of the soldiers have been trained to use the ones we have.
Okay. So, we are presented with a world map and a few tutorials that say that, well, this tutorial should get you off a good start in your quest to rescue Earth from alien domination. Is that really our objective? I mean, I thought we'd only just come here because the Laputa was dead, but I suppose secretly the Council of Earth were always interested in getting Earth back, but look at this world and tell me what is not how it should be. It looks pretty green, doesn't it? Doesn't look covered in biomass, doesn't look covered in death. That's not right. The aliens told us that this place should be covered in death and doom. And yet it is not. What happened here? Where are the aliens? Surely we would have been shot down by alien battleships at this point, but we encountered very little resistance, and what resistance there was nothing like it would have been in Aftermath. Have they grown complacent? Who knows? But there is a little triangle there that we will be examining next video. So, I'm Kikoskia, and this is the start of the mission to reconquer the Earth from the alien threat. Or so we think. I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later. There's just something not right about all this, is there? Something not quite right.